Oh, and also check up on the old big thing over
The explosion spooked it, but it's more concerned with a snack than anything else.
I don't know why, but I found that encounter kind of endearing. Not the one we just had, that was just full of sick burns. The one just going past the giant sloth was like, no. And they all walled it.
Yeah,
go back
things
to sleep.
are really gonna tick over for the rest of the night, so I assume everyone's just heading back to sleep after that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want my spells back. I can't paint forever. So I'm sorry, Snack. I'm sorry I thought you did the fart noise. That was bad of me. I hope you can forgive me. You don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, Snake does understand you perfectly, incidentally.
Oh, cool. So those things I was... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel bad for airing my darkest secrets of this thing in private.
Yeah. In fact, you've noticed, and none of you noticed, but he's been perfectly able to understand everything you've been saying in your language without the translation ever since you got back from the temple.
You can understand me, huh?
I mean, bear in mind, he did write something down and show it to the god as a request.
But you can't speak it.
He shakes his head.
Yeah, we knew that he could understand us. Right from
You
like,
needed the translation to speak to him before.
did we?
You did.
I could have sworn he understood. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Also, I am the Prince Regent of missing crucial information.
He had the sippy bottle of the speaky juice.
Aiden's just been dealing with him like an old person in Spain. Just talking slower and louder, assuming they'll understand English eventually.
That is so Aiden, it hurts.
Dos logos.
Where's the whiskey?
My man, I am about to catch some fucking Z's.
Yeah, Ketz just heads back over to the fire and goes back to sleep. I'm just really unsure what to call him, all things considered. He has like 3 names.
Yeah, cat, snack, and corn cob.
I'm calling him Corn.
But yes, although it wasn't clear in the last session, the boon that he asked for from the god was a total understanding of your language.
Yay!
The Megatherium eventually wanders off.
Oh.
How much time in the night is left?
It's about 3 a.m.
Would I be able to get a full sleep?
Yeah, I reckon so, if you guys slept in till like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
We rested, well healed, all spelled up, and we're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone heals for their hit dice worth, as always.
Was it a full hit dice? Because I rolled like an idiot.
And by Taylor's estimate, you're about 5 hours away from the Melele Village.
Woo!
So, Rowan got a big old taste of dark magic in the last fight.
Yeah.
It tasted of licorice and other unpleasantries. Unless you like licorice.
So, are you guys bothering with breakfast, or since Taylor's worked out it's 5 hours to the village, are you just going to power through?
I'll just take a nana for the road.
So that's one banana.
I am going to have one of Sneck's corn cobs that he has had in his inventory this entire time because I've just read his sheet again.
He won't give you a corn cob.
He won't give me a corn cob.
No, they're his.
That's
He'll probably
sick.
actually throw them at you and then collect them immediately.
They're his long-range weapons.
They are primarily they're something for him to throw, because he does have to throw anything for you. So.
Oh, that's what those are for. Okay, hey Sneck, please can I have a corn cob? Oh, would you look at that? It's a natural fucking 20 plus 14. Okay, I have a corn cob.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. He does indeed give you a corn cob. Like, you can't argue with the nat 20. You fucking
Wasting my goddamn crits on a corn cob out of principle.
30-minute presentation on why he deserves a corn cob.
But he does think less of you for it.
Oh,
You have lost one bond.
That's not going to get me anything.
Have some of this corn cob.
Oh, we're doing survival checks for food again.
I am.
I'm just eating a banana.
I've got tons of mushrooms if you'd like more soup.
Yeah, we've still got those giant-ass mushrooms.
Okay, I'm going to use... How many of us?
You got 4 left.
So I've got 4 mushrooms, we've got some... How many corn cobs have we got left? Not corn cobs, you guys. Honeycombs.
3.
3.
Between the 4 mushrooms and the 3 honeycombs, would that be enough to make a sufficient breakfast for everybody?
Yeah, easily.
Isn't
Let's do that then.
one?
We'll make a nice big soup again.
Yay.
Honey mushroom soup. Could be good.
Well, the honey's to... Not in the soup. You don't just throw everything in the soup. That's not how soup works. You don't just chuck everything in and hope for the best.
Next week on Albion's MasterChef.
I grabbed one ingredient from every aisle of the supermarket, threw it in a big pot.
I need to find cloves of honey in this game.
That reminds me, I need shoes.
I was going to make you some, but the alligators ran away, and I can't make you a shoe out of that guy's bones.
Bone shoes.
It'd rattle.
Is there sufficient material for me to make a pair of goddamn
I'm sure
shoes?
You could make like the, the Japanese merchant shoes, the gaiters. You could make some of those. It wouldn't be very.
Are there like reeds anywhere?
Don't we have animal hide from like the orangs we've been killing and the terror birds and the
You
great?
haven't been collecting hide.
I can make you a hat. I can make you some shoes out of a skull.
No, that's Aiden's skull.
Clogs.
Bone clogs.
Please remember, I need to jump and climb and stuff, so I need something flexible.
No one gets to have bone clogs because I need that trophy to look good.
Yes.
I think it's just how much of my original shoes have rotted away or been dissolved
I mean,
away.
you've lost pretty much everything below the ankle.
Oh, okay, so most of the sole.
You've just kind of got ankle sheaths.
I don't suppose Sneck has shed at any point in the night.
No, he has not.
I mean, we did make a point of skinning the boss that we killed to make a pair of boots
yeah.
that you didn't get around to.
Hang on then.
I don't mind forgoing my own snakeskin boots for Ethel to have something on her feet.
I got feet.
I just wanted to get new boot goofing, but we can
Yes.
wait.
There you go. Those are like, second generation Yeezys on a 15.
Yeah, you're able to knock together some pretty standard loafers.
Knock some boots.
I
It's a
sort
funny
of
joke.
slip them so that part of the tops of the shoes will go over what I have left. So they still look kind of good.
So, you've got a 5-hour march ahead of you. Who's taking point? Who's bringing up the rear? Who's looking after Azashi?
I'm looking after Izashi and bringing up the rear because I'm the tallest. I'll be able to see anything in front.
I'll go first.
I'm on shelf. Inform a line going that way. I'll go sort of like middle of the line, middle of the head.
Well,
Which direction are we going in?
you are heading this away.
Which way? That way.
Ah.
Okay.
So, who was on point again? I believe Araya was.
Yeah, I'll take lead. I got that good eyesight. Eat my carrots.
And other people's corn cobs.
Hey, I asked.
Sneck looks very exalted.
Well,
Sneck is friend. No.
so,
Furrowed brow.
yeah, roll perception, point man.
I was about to roll it.
Not the point man.
Where's
Can I do it
everyone
too,
else at the
since I'm
back?
tall and at the rear?
You're not at the rear.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone else is at the rear.
Thank you. I'll
Oi,
stand
oi.
back now.
Everyone in line. Hayden, that includes you.
So, sorry, I was.
Who split me and
I thought we were heading the other way.
We've gone with the least intimidating person at the front. I feel that will help us in a diplomatic mission.
Yeah, when you're ready, Araya, could I get a perception check for the point man?
Do I roll a perception check? Because the reason I'm at the back is because I'm tall and I can
Yes,
see
you
further.
may.
Yay.
I'm a pet beans. And so just pull faces at him while she's
Yeah.
being carried.
I got a 14.
Yeah, there's not. So that's a 14 and a 20 on the perception checks, respectively. That's not too bad, but you don't see anything. Excuse me.
See a sleepy DM.
You don't see anything out of order.
Cool. We continue on, singing shanties as we go.
Mhm.
So
So you reach the village. All told, you are back at the Melele Village about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the first Outrider scouts to see you are already running back to the village with the news that you've returned.
Can they tell about the guide slumped over my shoulder?
They haven't seen that yet.
they just
Okay.
noticed the front peoples, so they're going to go back.
They didn't roll high enough.
Okay, we're back at the village, I guess.
Yeah. Jinwhara is one of the first people out to greet you, and she looks around, and the first thing she says is, "Where is Azashi?"
I point to my shoulder where he is slumped in a fireman hold.
She looks incredibly concerned.
And
A
has
A spider got him. A big old spider got him. It's dead. Don't worry about it.
As in the spider.
He's
Spider's
fine.
dead. Yeah,
He's just unconscious.
He's just fucking milking it. Come on, drama queen.
He's still in a coma.
Didn't lose an arm though, did it?
Wave around with shrubbery.
I switch him from fireman's hold to more of a
Cradling.
cradling carry.
Jinwhara gives a bow towards Rowan and says, "Thank you for carrying. Can you take him over to my hut? The healers will be there as soon as they can."
Absolutely. I take him there.
Okay. She then turns to the rest of the party, specifically Taylor, and says, "Well, what did you find at the temple?"
Nasty.
You know what? I actually can't remember. It's been that long. What did we do? I explain everything that's happened.
Yeah.
That's the short end of it.
I can't remember, but it went exactly like this.
We got there. We killed a guy. There was a thing. We stopped. No, we didn't stop the curse. The curse happened. We should have stopped it, but we didn't.
No, it was a bone golem thing and the soul transfer and...
They summoned the bone golem and put the soul of the big bad guy into the bone golem, but it's okay because we defeated it.
They're both dead.
Yes.
We spoke to the gods. I think.
Yes, we spoke to Azane.
And they gave me this, and I brandish the staff heroically.
The staff!
Yeah, I sang it on the ground with summer and lava elemental. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I don't feast your eyes on Alan Titchmark.
and Rowan, because she's still within earshot at this point, just warmly says to herself, "And I got a hug."
You did.
Yes.
And we got
I
we
got
a friend.
two.
We got a friend. Wait, did we pick up Snake?
And that's
we picked up Snake while we were going.
Snake does not look happy to be in the Melele Village and is behind Araya.
Oh. Too many people that he doesn't know.
Okay, I'll make my end of this quick then. I'll show him my arm and say, Snake is amazing. He has found a cure for Kawoza, however it does move. Keep an eye out for a round fountain that sends to move places. And then we will just calmly excuse ourselves from the queue.
Okay.
Come on, buddy, it's alright.
Sit and watch the water for a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, let's go for a swim. Let's go for a
I
swim.
don't think it's an aquatic snake, but I say look at the water and then make some sick rhymes.
So,
Proper
yeah, the main thing
Shanty.
Jinwhara's amazed about is that Azane manifested and gave you a staff.
And a hug.
yes.
And these gems.
Oh, yeah.
And he told us about other gods, didn't he, as well? He said something about the blacksmith god. We needed to go and well, it was for Aiden to go and get another weapon.
Yeah,
But-
that's from the
Like,
god of the
calm
hunt. So see.
What was it? I thought it was the other one. But he mentioned the blacksmith god, didn't he?
I mean, Oxosi is also... Ogun is the god of smithing, but I don't think he was mentioned because Oxosi was the one who was mentioned.
Yeah.
Hunter.
No, Ogun the Smith was not mentioned.
Okay.
Oxosi.
So it was Oxosi then. We need to go and see her, I suppose, whose temple
Yeah.
stands amid the bones of the elephants. That's the elephant graveyard.
Metal.
That sounds cool.
The only women deities in this place are Oshun and Onilele, if she exists.
Mm.
Yeah, Oxosi is.
What? Oh, sorry. Heathen.
But yes, that's potentially our next goal.
But does Jinwhara notice the fact that Levy's missing his head, or his head is not on his shoulders?
I don't know, is Levy attempting to put his head in a more comfortable position, or is he just accepting the fact that it's off?
I mean, I'm using that extra arm to just kind of have it effectively over my head stump, but it kind of moves unnaturally because it's being held by an arm behind.
Yeah.
But I really don't try and hide it because, like, it's a thing. I may as well just learn to live with it.
That's fair. She does look at you with some concern, but, I mean, you're alive, that's the main thing. And she's seen odder things on this continent.
If she's kind of just staring at me like, what the hell? What I'll do is just take the hand and just, like, tilt my head 90 degrees to the side because I can do that now.
Oh, that nearly had the snake.
It just, what's up?
That's gross, dude.
You sort of like tip your head to people instead of a hat.
Well, it's more like, like, have the head and then, like, tilt it 90 degrees horizontally. Just,
Yeah, she's
Yeah, that nearly had the snake.
she's completely headless.
Bags.
He's a neckbeard.
What next?
Yeah, so she's just said that you're welcome to the hospitality of the village until you need to move on.
Well, we need to find out where our next thing is, and then should we bother going back to Fortune's Landing to arrange stuff or something?
Check up on things.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I don't know if you mentioned it last game or not, so I'm sorry if this has been discussed before, but considering the fact that we need to go and sort of head off in all directions and see lots of different people, also considering the fact that obviously Aiden's going to want to display all of these big things he's been killing, it might be worth us setting up somewhere we can all live and go back to, like a home base, somewhere away from I don't mean like residing in a village. I mean like a keep or somewhere that we actually have all together.
What
That we
about...
Build our own
Like a
farm.
permanent home base to store things in and somewhere to regroup.
Yeah, but with like, I mean, I guess like servants or people that can help, work for us and keep it. But I don't really want to live in like a town. I'd rather like live outside of a town so we can sort of come and go unchecked as we want.
We could quite easily leave a Bumbu to be steward of it. Because, like, as we're adventuring, I think we're getting to the point where he's, like, less combat useful, but he would be useful as a guide to, like,
I mean, we
Well,
can
no.
Yeah,
always go
he's
back
more
to...
comfortable as a valet than he is as a fighter, so that would
so
certainly
he'd
work.
be great as a dude.
I mean, we could always go back to Fortune's Landing to arrange things. That is the sort of quite home base that we have. The guy at the inn did invite us.
Yeah,
I just think an inn is not going to be what we want. We need somewhere to store everything. We're going to need a place where we can plan.
A land to call our own.
A home, yeah, definitely. Somewhere secure, somewhere that's going to be comfortable while we are exploring the wasteland.
sounds like a reasonable plan.
What do you guys think? I mean, I'm happy to use Fortune's Landing for a while, but I think it'd be better if we can set up something just outside of Fortune's Landing, maybe, or I don't suggest it has to be right in the middle of nowhere. It should be near a town or a city or something. But
We're still with
I don't
Fortune's
think.
Landing for now until we can figure out a different place. That's a tense
Well,
situation.
I guess until it's built.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the settlers would have building, because the settlers would be the easiest place to acquire building materials to set up your own place, so well worth talking to them if that's what parties decide.
I know that it's going to cost a lot, so we'd need to look at that. But I don't know. It's just an idea I've had for a while. It's just something I think we should all consider.
You want to settle down in this land?
Another thing is, if we do make it sort of a keep-sized thing, if we build it near Fortune's Lane, there's also an incentive for them to supply us with stuff, because then they've got extra defenses on the outside the town.
Yeah, not like a forever home, just a place to live. Yeah.
A more permanent base than making tents every night.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, just saying as the DM, if that's something the party wants to do, we can absolutely move it in that direction.
I'm down for that.
Fine. Yeah. If that's what you guys want.
But it doesn't have to happen right now.
Yeah.
It's just an idea I've had.
First.
Yeah, it won't be today.
But someday, soon.
I mean,
All I ask is that whatever room I get is going to be called the Shenanigans Cave, because that's what it's going to be.
I can set you up a workshop for making me tons and tons of ammo.
No, not just ammo.
I need a
You're
bullet
gonna
to
get
run.
everything. I mean, the worst part is going to be once we get a bit further up in level, we're going to have a boo-boo steward, and I'm going to make the freaking servants.
Do I get to hug
Monkey
them?
lie.
I mean, it depends on what they're made out of.
I want to be able to hug them. So
you have
please
very
don't
flesh
make them
golems
out
it
of
is.
knives.
priorities.
Absolutely, I want hugs.
Hugs and
I
compassion.
want to feel loved.
It's a fair character motivation. So, you're all in the Melele Village at the moment. Jinwhara has invited Taylor to have a more private one-to-one conversation with her at some point. The entire village is available. They're willing to sell you things or whatever you might need.
What
what's
currency
everybody-
do they use?
They're very much barter traders, so they swap like for like or whatever currency you happen to have. They're pretty
Would they
easy
like
about it.
banana?
Do we have any bananas left?
I do have bananas. It was a joke, though. What kind of things are they selling? Do they have any spells?
They don't have any spells to
That's
speak
fine.
of. No.
What about
Uh,
other things?
So the things that you can find for sale here are various common goods. So you should be able to find just regular, like, market items here easily enough. There's some people selling hunting supplies.
I mean,
And
I'll
there's
go
a
check
few-
out the hunting supplies.
Yeah, sure thing.
I'm going to sell some of the stuff that I robbed off bodies. I think it was like 4 bangles, unless those were the ones that I stole off the thing. I'll probably sell off this gold bracelet that I have. It's like, I've got stuff on my arms.
I'm gonna sit outside the town, just playing songs or whatever with Snack.
Okay.
I am wherever the healer's telling me to go once I've delivered Azashi to them.
Okay, Jinwhara and the healers are going to take care of Azashi. They thank you once again and say they'll let you know if there's any changes to his condition.
Okay. I don't exactly have much that's tradable, except my fucking hamsters, but... No, not hamsters, guinea pigs, but...
Pigs.
I don't think anybody wants guinea pigs.
I mean, you never know.
No, I don't think there's anything of interest to me then. I will,
Okay.
I'll get the wagon prepped, check it, make sure
So,
everything's...
anyone, because this is a very barter-based society, you'll get a price for whatever you're planning to sell or buy based on diplomacy rolls.
Okay.
You said you wanted to try and offload the various items of jewellery you'd acquired over the quest, yes,
Yeah.
Guard?
I mean, I've got
Enhanced diplomacy.
Yeah, I haven't taken it, so I don't have it.
What's my diplomacy anyway? This is 6.
No, that's fair.
How much am I selling this gold bracer for? It's the one I nicked off the snake after we killed the bone golem.
The merchant's willing to offer you 50 amber coins for it.
I'm down for that.
Okay.
That gets me to 268 amber piece.
Now that I can craft things a lot faster, how much did I get for the contraceptives last time?
You were able to sell them for 5 amber pieces a time.
I feel like it'd
Right.
be more appropriate if you keep that to the red light district.
Well, yeah, I'm obviously going to sell them there, but still.
Doesn't hurt to get a quote.
Yeah.
What kind of food are they selling? Like trail mix and stuff?
They've got some cured fish and cured meats. They've got some forage from the jungles, rather like you've been collecting. If you mostly imagine it as fish and fruit, that's mostly what they subsist on here, with some red meats.
Fair enough.
How much does a new wand of cure light wounds go? I mean, I've got 15 uses of left of the one that I have, but I want to get a new one to back it up.
Well, I'm going to work on learning how to charge that.
Well, I have Cure Light Wounds as a level 1 spell.
So,
Would that do anything to recharge the wand?
I also have it.
Or, yeah, or around them, yeah.
I'm also going to get cure moderate wounds.
Wands are single-use items. You can't recharge wands, but you can recharge staves.
We need to get a stave at some point then.
So yeah, how much would a... And, yeah, we got 15. We originally started off with 22 shots, so I think we're good. So I got 5 points in healing. What do I want to get? I think these copper bangles have now lost half their charm.
Well, if you want to try and sell them on.
Yeah, I think it's 4 brass bangles. How many? It was 4 brass bangles managed to nick off the stall, wasn't it?
You got 2 brass bangles that you nicked off the stall, and you also looted some. You also looted another pair off a corpse.
Okay, well, I think the ones. Yeah, I'll sell the ones that I looted off a corpse. All that diplomacy.
Yeah, they're not nearly as valuable as the gold bracers, but they're willing to go all in for all 4 for a total of 10.
Doing it.
Okay, that's an extra 10 amber coins.
I'm Rick Harrison. Welcome to my shop.
I'll take whatever. I don't care.
So, can I go and check out that hunting stall, whatever it was?
Yeah, absolutely. So the hunting supplies sells a mixture of arrows, both for bows and crossbows. They sell trap kits. They sell javelins, bowlasses, pretty general stuff. Was there anything specific you were looking for?
Well, I was hoping for bullets, but
Guns have
I
literally
realised
arrived on this continent with you.
yeah. Oh well. How much would they give me for the orange? The skull?
They're pretty impressed with that. Roll a diplomacy.
I thought you were going to say that home.
Yeah, well, you know, we can always kill more. There's my diplomacy. Oh, okay. Ugh.
Your haggling isn't so good. The final offer they're willing to give you is 15 amber pieces for the head.
No dice.
They're like, fair enough.
What kind of chump do they take me for?
I've decided that Rowan is now sat on the edge of the village in her folding chair with a blanket wrapped around her. She looks kind of harrowed.
Harrowed? What's brought this on?
The negative energy thing is still getting to her.
This is true. You did take a massive blast of negative energy to the face.
Yes. And the fact of what it felt like to her is making her feel it longer. The negativity, anyway.
Okay, so... Is everyone pretty much good with what they wanted to do? Is anyone else going to look around the market for anything else?
I'm pretty good for now, I think. But I don't know. Might brew up a few contraceptives and just try and sell that. See if I can get some income out of it.
Okay, well...
Let's go for just 4, I guess.
Okay, roll it.
Because 33 will let me brew 4 of them.
Yeah, that'll do the trick.
And I shall attempt to sell these for a base price of 5 per.
Yep. See what you can get on diplomacy.
Probably nothing.
We'll see.
Well, it's because this.
Ooh, yeah, you don't actually find buyers for any of them.
Yeah, I figured. But oh well.
You can always do it at the embassy too.